Hey y'all, this is Allison hanging out in my space to craft, and I'm doing another of Christy's beautiful life sketches. This one is going to be sketch day 29 right here. It's got up to 3 photos and then some layered papers. One of them's at an angle, and then some layers of paper, a strip of paper, and then the title at the bottom. I started with scraps, and so I have this scrap that works great like this, but I'm missing a little bit of a corner down here, but I think I'm just gonna make it work. And then I have some other papers for my other stuff. I kind of like this pink and yellow and green for this. I also have this one, which I like the pink, but it may not be big enough. We're gonna see what we can do. I think I may, so I need, and I'm going to mat the photos in black. I've already gutted this so that I have something to gut the papers, to mat the papers with. And I've already cut a title on my Cricut. Looks like I have a little bit of glue showing there, a little glue smushed out, but that's okay. So I'm guesstimating that one of these papers is about 7 inches, and one is probably 6 inches, and one is 5 inches. So that's what I'm working with. I also have this orange paper if I need another one, but I think I'm going to try and make this work. It just may not, it may not have all the same. I think I'm going to cut a 6-inch using this. Let's see. Do I have 6 inches here? Probably not. It's a little less than 6 inches. If I can make that work, because I like the direction of it better. So that's going to be one. I'll make it as big as I can. It's part of it hidden. All right, so I got just about five inches out of this one. I'm gonna cut 2 inches off the bottom and make it, I think I did two inches, so it's 10 inches tall. I lied. I did it about 1.5 inches off. Now, I knew that I had that hole to fill, so I'm just playing with the papers a little bit to try and make sure that I'm covering that. And then this is just too thin for what I wanted, and per the sketch. So I'm going to go off and I do have another piece of this paper, so I go off and find it. And then I think I'm going to use the opposite side for the strip across the page. So right now I'm just playing with it and trying to figure out what I'm going to do. So I go off and find a larger piece of that paper. And I'm going to make it again. That one's 10 inches. So it's a little bit narrower and a little bit shorter. than the other piece. We're just going to layer those up the way she had it on the sketch. And I'm not going to matte the photos. They're bold enough, and I've got a lot of colors on this. So I'm going to go off, and y'all, something crazy happened with my the video. I kept getting all these 1 and 2 second videos for some reason. It's like the button kept turning on and off. So I'm not sure what happened, but it's a little bit weird. So the rest of this video toward the end might be a little bit choppy. I'm not sure what I actually recorded and what I didn't record. So here I was silly and put adhesive on the wrong side. Not a big deal. I use removable adhesive, so it's easy. It was easy to just rub off. And then this chevron pattern or zigzag pattern, it's pretty cute. I wish I had made it just a fraction longer. I was going per the sketch, and then I struggled to fit the title on there afterwards. And then I just do quite a bit of playing around with the photos, trying to make them all fit and still have room for the title. So I wanted to be able to read the whole write-up that I did. That's essentially going to be the journaling. And I can't make that work with the title, so I'm going to have to play around with it a little bit. And I think I finally have the layout that will work. I am going to overlap the title just a little bit with that one picture. Raising this up gives me a little bit of space there. And nothing is straight on this page, except I think the one zigzag paper might be straight. And then it's going to be time to embellish. And I do have one big giant embellishment that I'm going to use. So, and that is this theater cutout. I think I got this in a swap, maybe. I'm not sure, but I found it. It was in my... These were definitely from a swap, these tickets. I think they're super cute. I decided to put the pink one on top since I have a big block of turquoise on there and just pink accents. And then I have these chipboard stars. So you can see this is getting a little choppy here. This is where things were weird. So I'm going to pop up the title and just so it stands out a little bit more, give it a little more substance. And I've got those stars, and now I'm going to do some sequins. So this color, it was Roy G. Biv from Spiegelmom Scraps, I think it's called. But I'm not going to use all the colors because it included purple and some other stuff. So I'm going to be really picky and go through and pull the colors that I want to include. So I'm going to do kind of a gold, and there's some blue in there and some turquoise. And then I'm going to add some pink, but there's no pink in this mix. So I'm going to add my own pink and just sort of make a custom mix here. Because I had the pink accents, I definitely wanted to add some pink. And I have a whole bunch of, this is a pink mix from Close to My Heart. So I'm pulling out some of the pinks that I think will work. This is a very fussy way to do a sequin mix. I probably could have gotten away with just doing the jewel tones or the Roy G. Biv mix, but if you have it, you just can go crazy. So I'm just going to put some glue dots around. And I think I just do it in these two spots. So please give this video a thumbs up. As I said, this is another of 30 days of sketches. I can't remember what day right now. Day 29. So a really fun sketch. All right, let's do some close-ups. I enjoyed adapting this sketch to my photos. So come join Christy's Beautiful Life on Facebook and check out some of the 30 different sketches. Thanks a lot, you guys.